Due to popular demand by the fans and my inability to sign our superstar wide receiver Dez Bryant, I have officially decided to trade quarterback Tony Romo to the Tennessee Titans for a 3rd round pick and a 7th round pick in this year's draft. On top of that, I decided to go and strengthen our defensive back position by signing Asante Samuel and Jawari Greer. I feel like these two players will be fantastic additions to our squad. This shall begin a brand new era for the Dallas Cowboys as we move past Tony Romo.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their teams to victory. It's Bradford's Rams going up against Wheaton's Cowboys. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 3 matchup.
Cowboys, Rams. Coming up on EA Sports, the season moving along as we get set for today's Week 3 action.
Hello, friends, and welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms here on the scene, getting set for kickoff. Phil, it's all yours before we get the game started.
Thank you, Jim. I'll tell you, this is what I like about this game today. These teams don't like each other. When you have teams that don't like each other, that usually means we're going to see a physical football game. And in the NFL, when it gets really physical, it's fun to watch.
What is going on, you guys? You know what it is. It's your boy, The Fly Mike, and welcome back to my Madden NFL 15 Owner Mode series featuring the Dallas Cowboys. And you can see Tony Romo is out, and Brandon Weeden once again finds himself in a starting quarterback position. This is fantastic for Brandon Weeden, and he should feel thankful for getting into this situation, considering the fact that the Cleveland Browns have already given up on him less than a year ago. So you can see we're taking on the St. Louis Rams, you guys, and so far we're 2-0, which kind of takes Jason Garrett out of the hot seat. But I'm really curious to see what Brandon Weeden could do. And so far, it looks like he has a connection with second-year tight end Gavin Escobar. And, of course, we are focusing on developing Gavin Escobar. But as of now, I am not comfortable in having Brandon Weeden as our starting quarterback. The guy is already 30 years old. You do not want to develop a 30-year-old QB, people. That's just not what you want to do. But check this out, man. Brandon Weeden shows some prowess, scrambling around the pocket before firing a pass to Dwayne Harris for his first touchdown of the year, and we're up 7-0. So I know what you guys are thinking. Not bad, Brandon. You know, you're showing some promise. You're showing some potential. And check this out, man. My defense is looking really good, getting to quarterback Sam Bradford. And so far, everything's looking really good for us. Jeff Heath is able to get a sack on him as well. And we are in business. So 3rd and 12, you can see Sam Bradford's going to drop back here, fire off a pass to the right side, and my defense is there again. So it looks like we force a 3-and-out on their part. So here comes Brandon Weeden. He had a fantastic first drive of the season. He's able to check this pass down to Lance Dunbar. And we still have DeMarco Murray injured, so that is kind of frustrating. But check this out. Dez Bryant is about to get his in. He has a temporary injury right there. Really not that big of a deal. And afterwards, he's able to find the former Baylor product, Terrence Williams, who fumbles it. Luckily, we still retain possession of the ball. So you can see Brandon Weeden's going to drop back here. He's going to find the former Baylor product once more for another gain. And look at this, you guys. Brandon Weeden only missed on 2 passes. Now make that 3, because that pass would have went for a touchdown, which is incredibly frustrating, because whenever I see a chance for Gavin Escobar to get a touchdown, I get all excited. I get all giddy. I figure that's going to boost his confidence. But unfortunately, instead of scoring a touchdown, we have to settle for a field goal. We're going to play it safe and sim. You guys already know my style. Dan Bailey knocks this one out. So the Rams go through a fairly boring possession. That's why I skipped past it. They get another 3-and-out. And Brandon Weeden is still looking good. He only missed 5 passes so far. So check this out. He's able to find Dez Bryant right here. And he made a little bit of a mistake. All he had to do was go ahead and lob it to Dez, and that probably would have been 6 as well. But hopefully he's able to learn from his mistakes, as I'm starting to gain some confidence in him, man. So we're up 10-0. The 2-minute warning's coming up. Brandon Weeden's leading another fantastic drive, which makes me really happy because it's kind of giving me hope. We do want to make sure Dez Bryant is satisfied because it is his contract year. But check this out, you guys. I spoke too soon. Brandon Weeden throws his first interception of the game. and it's within a minute and a half of the second quarter, which is kind of frustrating because that could have went for another touchdown. There's just so many opportunities for Brandon Weeden to pad up his stats and, you know, win me over, but I guess he missed out on that opportunity right there. So you can see Sam Bradford is coming back at a vengeance. You can see his stats are looking really good at the bottom of the scoreboard, and he's finding his players, and he's just tearing up this Dallas Cowboys defense. My pass rush can't get to him. They kind of finally realize who they actually are, and on top of that, Zach Stacy is making us just look awful. I swear, we're starting to make Zach Stacy look like Adrian Peterson and in his prime LaDainian Tomlinson. So that's going to eventually lead to this play where Sam Bradford is able to score a touchdown, well, throw a touchdown to Brian Quick, and just like that, we are only up by 3, and I'm very frustrated because I just went out to sign Asante Samuel. So we go on to the second half, and you can see we start out by getting sacked. And I have a feeling that this pressure is really starting to get to Brandon Weeden because right here, check this out. This is not really his fault. This is rather, I believe, Gavin Escobar's fault as it knocks off of his hands and gets to James Laurinaitis for an interception. So I'm praying that my defense could stop them and, you know, make sure we hold them only to a few points. We're tied at 10 at this point, and honestly, it's kind of uncomfortable for me, man. Brian Quick is found on the left-handed side. Sam Bradford is looking like the beast #1 overall pick that the Rams made him in 2010. And you can see Zach Stacy just running all over our defense. They can do whatever they want, and it looks like the Cowboys defense has finally come back to life. But you can see right there, Zach Stacy is able to punch it in for his second touchdown of the game. And here comes Brandon Weeden. He's going to start off with this screen pass to Lance Dunbar, and Lance Dunbar maneuvers his way around the Rams defense, and he's able to take this all the way to the end zone to tie up the game with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. So you can see we're all amped up. We're excited. Lance Dunbar's ready to go. Jeff Fisher is rolling his eyes, and we're in business. So we just have to stop them right here, and if we do, we could probably, you know, go on and win the game. But that's a big if because the Rams have been completely demolishing my defense this entire game. So you can see right here, this is the stop we needed. This is the break we needed. We get a fumble, and we're at our own 30. This reminds me of the previous Madden Ultimate Team episode I uploaded, but unfortunately we weren't able to advance it much, so we had to settle for a field goal. This gives the Rams a minute and 8 seconds to come back and try to win the game, but they've been destroying our defense all game once again. Just like that, Sam Bradford is able to find, I believe that was Brian Quick or Jared Cook on the right side, and then again, like it's no big deal, just dominating the sides, and there's nothing we could do. Check this out, we weren't even able to tackle Jared Cook on that play, man. So 39 seconds there in field goal range at this point. Sam Bradford is dropping back. He has all day in the pocket, and that just frustrated the hell out of me, man. That really pissed me off because I felt like that was just way too much time, and our defensive weakness shows again as Zach Stacy scores yet another touchdown. I believe that's his second one, and I think the previous one was his first. But check this out, they're gonna squib kick it right here, and you know, I try to get all slick by trying to lateral it, and it doesn't look too good. Fortunately, we recover the ball. We have 9 seconds left to make a play, and we're at midfield, so we should be able to do something, right? So Brandon Weeden's gonna go ahead, play action. I have no idea why we did a play action on this play. I think it was just to trick them and get Dez in one-on-one, but we weren't able to do that. So final play, Hail Mary, Brandon Weeden drops back, and he's not even able to get a pass off. So you can see we lose our first game of the season, but of course, what do you expect? Brand new quarterback, didn't have a chance to learn the playbook really. We lose this game by 4, and I felt like we could have easily won this game. However, Brandon Weeden did throw 4 interceptions. Yes, 4. He threw 2 touchdowns but 4 interceptions. You can see this is the move. It's official. Tony Romo is now the quarterback of the Tennessee Titans, and Zach Stacy isn't looking so good. However, we did officially re-sign Tyron Smith. I know you guys voted on that, so I'm not sure if I mentioned that in a previous episode, but I want to go ahead and throw at you guys the question of the week. We traded Romo, and that's what you guys wanted. Now, who should we trade for our backup, well, our new quarterback? Well, first of all, it doesn't have to be a trade. We could wait till the end of the season and draft a rookie, which is what I like to do because no team would trade me their quarterback. No, seriously. And for those of you guys that wanted me to trade Tony Romo and a first-round pick for Colin Kaepernick, the 49ers weren't going to do any of that. Romo's contract is disgusting. Colin Kaepernick has too much potential. But anyways, you guys, let me know in the comment section. Should we wait to draft a quarterback, sign someone in free agency, do it in the offseason, or should we trade for a specific player? Let me know in the comment section. Besides that, I'm your boy, The Flight Mike, and I'm signing out. Bye.